Hello, and welcome to this edition of Y-PAC CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. Progress continues to be made in making the dream of a multi-field soccer complex in Yakima a reality. Within the next month or so, the Yakima City Council will be presented with an agreement that would green light a project that would have the City of Yakima partnering with a local nonprofit organization to create a premier soccer complex. Sozo Sports of Central Washington approached the city last year about joining forces to build a facility with as many as 18 soccer fields. As designed, the complex would feature both indoor and outdoor fields. At least 3 of the outdoor pitches would be artificial turf fields, which are considered more desirable for all-weather play. In addition to the outdoor and indoor fields, a fitness facility, restaurant, and other amenities are likely to be built. Sozo Sports has already purchased about 60 acres of property north of Atanum Road near 38th Avenue. Sozo has committed about $2.5 million to the project. The agreement that will be before the City Council within the next few weeks will ask the city to commit about $4.1 million. Last year, voters in Yakima approved committing not less than $750,000 a year to parks projects. It would take about half of that amount in order to service a $4 million bond. Wednesday, April 1st, will mark the start of the 2015 irrigation season for the majority of residential and business customers served by the City of Yakima's irrigation system. That's the day that water will begin to flow in the various canals that feed the irrigation system in Yakima. All of the City of Yakima's irrigation system should be up and operating by mid-April. The few other irrigation systems in the area that are operated by private companies are expected to be operational by mid-May. The irrigation system in Yakima typically runs from early April to mid-October each year. Now is a good time for property owners to check their own irrigation pipes to make sure they are ready to go. The city has operated irrigation systems since the early 1900s. The system that now exists in Yakima actually consists of more than 60 individual systems that were consolidated about 20 years ago into a single utility. Through that utility, the city currently provides water to about 11,000 customers. Yakima's semi-arid desert climate requires you to take some care when choosing what kinds of plants to grow, and people who might be struggling a bit to pay their utility bills now have another option. With those stories, here's CityCast's Ken Crockett.
Thank you, Randy. Planting the right kind of tree or shrub in Yakima can be a challenge because of hot summers, cold winters, and the threat of a summertime drought. But information now available at Yakima City Hall could help make that task a little bit easier. Developed as part of the North First Street Corridor project, a new landscaping brochure contains a wide variety of recommendations on trees and plantings that should do well in the Yakima urban area environment. The recommendations include 5 types of trees, a half dozen ground cover plants, and 8 different plantings for containers. The free landscaping brochure is available at the city clerk's office or in the planning department at Yakima City Hall. If you're having trouble paying your City of Yakima utility bill, help may be available. The city's Utility Services Office can help residents set up a payment plan and keep a delinquent account from being sent to a bill collector. Participation in the program is on a case-by-case basis and is determined on a number of factors, including credit history and personal circumstances. The program has significantly reduced the number of accounts sent to collections where the city recovers about 25%. On the other hand, the success rate for the payment plan has been good, with up to 70% of the participants keeping up with terms of their agreement. Additional information on the payment program is available by contacting the Yakima Utility Services Office. Back to you, Randy.
Thank you, Ken. When we come back, CityCast Sean Davido will be hitting the links as springtime blooms in the Yakima Valley. You're watching Y-PAC's CityCast. With the weather warming up, the bug to get out and Tee It Up is beginning to bite. To let you know more about one of the many great golf course options here in the Yakima Valley, here's CityCast's Sean Davidow.
Thanks, Randy. Spring has sprung here in Yakima, and that means it's time to tee it up at Fisher Park Golf Course, which is now open for business. Golfers who are familiar with Fisher Park Golf Course will notice a big change this season. An expanded parking lot is still being worked on, but soon the new and improved lot will more than double the number of spaces from 10 to 23 spots, so there should be plenty of parking when you come down to golf. And now that the park is opened, Yakima residents can look forward to golf specials and special events throughout the golf season. Some of the events coming up here soon at Fisher Park include free golf for moms and dads on Mother's and Father's Days, sign up for 2 18-hole golf tournaments coming up in April and May, and the park will have a glow ball outing on May 30th for those who think putting those little tiny balls in tiny little cups from a long distance away is just too easy during the daylight. Fisher Golf Pro Pam Foster will be providing group golf lessons this year for Pee Wee golfers from age 4 to 6 years old, youth golfers from 7 to 16 years old, and classes for adult beginners looking to learn just some of the simple basics of the game. Pam will also offer private lessons for golfers more interested in one-on-one sessions. Now for those truly dedicated Fisher Park duffers, make sure to sign up for the Loyalty Golfers Club. After 10 rounds at Fisher Park, loyalty members will get a free 9-hole round of golf, so be sure to sign up and get your punch card. To learn more about Fisher Park Golf Course, including all of this and more, look at the online version of the current Yakima Parks and Recreations Program Guide at the following link, www.yakimaparks.com, or call Fisher Golf Course or Yakima Parks and Rec during business hours at the numbers listed on the screen. Well, Randy, that's it for me from Fisher Golf Course, but I hear you have been known to hit the links from time to time, so be sure to grab your clubs and go out and whack a few balls around Fisher Golf Course. And back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sean, and thank you as well for joining us for this edition of Y-PAC CityCast. The City of Yakima offers a variety of ways for you to stay informed and up to date about activities, issues, and events that are happening in our area. You can always find out more about what's going on with the City of Yakima by visiting the city's website at yakimawa.gov. The official City of Yakima Facebook page is another option for staying informed, as is the City of Yakima's Twitter feed. Check out the city's website, follow the city on Facebook, or become part of the official city Twitter feed to learn more about the issues of the day from the City of Yakima. We'll see you on the next edition of Y-PAC CityCast. I'm Randy Beeler. Take care.
For more information on Y-PAC CityCast, call 575-6092.